Hi, you guys. I'm Monique, and I'm here to help people heal spiritually. I know it's been a while, but I had to take a necessary break, I guess, in the spirit realm. I'm gonna say that. That last video that I did, it did take a lot out of me. It might not seem like it, but in the spirit it did, and I felt a whole lot better after I made that video. So to God be the glory for that. All right, so I'm coming before you guys to talk about my new video or my new content. It's actually old. It's some of the old stuff that I wrote, but I've not made a video on it yet. So it's called How to Depart from Your Sins. That'll be the title of this video. How to depart from your sins. All right. So the first step would be acknowledging that you are a sinner, right? And want to be delivered. So not only do you need to acknowledge that you are a sinner, you need to want to be delivered. Okay. So sins, for instance, like sexual sins, right? Fornication, masturbation, homosexuality, lesbianism, and then if, say, for instance, you want to be delivered from the actions of sin, and then that would be a person that, of course, a liar, a thief, any kind of spirit that you would detect that you're carrying. And sometimes when we're not saved, or when you're not saved, you won't quite feel or know that you are carrying a spirit. Because I remember when I was in the world, I didn't know why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. I didn't know why I was doing the things that I was doing. And to me, it seemed normal. It seemed natural. It seemed like I wasn't doing anything wrong. Like I was doing almost any and everything I was big and bad enough to do. But we don't realize that we're behaving this way because we need to be delivered. Okay? So, admitting that you need to be delivered from addiction, any kind of spirit, like I said, and seeing sins just as they are. Okay? And knowing that you can be delivered. Okay? So let me tell you this. I got saved maybe 9 years ago. And, I grew up in church. Let me say this first. My mom raised me and my 3 brothers up in church. So I knew about church. I knew about God. I love God. So the foundation was there. But as I got older, or as I got old enough, I went away from God. I went my own way, and I did continue to go to church, time to time. But after church, when church is over, I went back to the regular life that I was living when I wasn't in church, which is sin. I would smoke, I would drink, I would party, I would go out to clubs, I would do everything. I would, have sex without being married. I did all those things, and I'm not proud of those things. I'm not, trying to make it look good, stuff like that. But I just want you to know that, I once was there, and doing all that stuff, like I said, it seems normal when you're in the world. But when you come out, when God delivers you, when God bring you out, you'll see, you know, hey, I was really messed up. I was really living a bad life. Anything could have happened to me. And I thank God for delivering me and bringing me here, because there's nothing like it. There's nothing like coming to God. There's nothing like living for God. There's nothing like giving your life to God. It's nothing like it. And a person that turned back, I mean, I'm not gonna act like I never sinned again, right? The thing is, if you do fall for sin, to ask for forgiveness and not stay there. Don't ask for forgiveness and just keep doing that sin again, okay? So say you fall. If you fall, you're going to say, you know, Lord, forgive me. You're going to ask for forgiveness, and you're going to ask him to help you with that sin if it's a hard sin, you know, that you might be struggling with. But like I was saying, it was 9 years ago when I gave my life to God. I'm going to talk about that in a whole nother video. Really good information in there on how I came to the Lord, because I was struggling with making my mind up. But something happened to me. Something happened to me to make me finally go up there and say, hey, I want to give my life to God. Hey, I'm tired of living like this in front of a church full of people. This was a large church. But, yeah. So I went up there and I stood in front of the whole church. And